Newsroom and this Facebook Live. I am joined by a creepy special friend who's joining me right over my shoulder and just walked in as I was about to begin. Hey, Tom Storms. You are back there for history, just like Forrest Gump is. Hey, good to see you. You weirdo. I'm great. Talking about Christmas trees, man. Did you know you can cut a Christmas tree down in the state of Florida?
I would assume so.
Where? You're the weather guy.
Where?
Yeah.
What do you mean? There's like one special.
There's a special place where you go to cut down a tree in Florida.
You can't just do it in your own farm?
No. Well, I mean, if you had your own Christmas tree farm, you could.
Oh, you mean, but there's a place where
there's
like,
a spot.
me living in the burbs.
Yes. You can drive out to a place, the dirt roads.
Would it happen to be Christmas?
That'd be good if it were, but no, it's not Christmas. Ocala National Forest, Tommy.
Oh, I had no idea.
There's a Christmas tree shortage this year.
What's the charge?
$10.
Straight up, that's so cheap.
Isn't that fun?
All right, I'm going to go back to my...
All right, Tommy. Hey, thanks for crashing my... Hey, so you have to apply... Yeah, okay. So my producer's correcting me. You have to apply for a permit. They're going to give you the permit, though, because here's the deal. They want you to get your Christmas tree because there's a lot of trees that are in certain areas they're compacted in. And if you go, it kind of clears the way for wildlife, which is good. Hey, we've got folks joining us. I've got some more information for you on this Christmas tree. In case you wanted to take the kids out, cut down a Christmas tree, it's a thing you can do in Florida. A lot of people think like, well, you got to be in Michigan to do that. Whoa, now that's how you say hi to somebody, Michael Phillips. Hey, legend. Hey to you, buddy. Good to see you tonight. That was way better than my greeting last night. Nina Ortiz. Okay, so by the way, the News 6 Newsroom is hooked up. All right, we're starting to get, every year, my boss does a competition where you win this weird statue thing if your pod is the best pod for Christmas, best decorator for Christmas. Ginger Gadsden just left. She stayed here 3 extra hours to decorate part of the anchor pod. There's like a 9-foot Santa over here and a naughty list with people from the newsroom whose names are actually over here. Another inflatable Santa over here. I'll give you a view of this one day. So that's what's happening. It is just the beginning. A lot of times people will set up like a hot chocolate station. I get to work in a place like this. Isn't that great? Hey there, Tina. Good to see you tonight. So Patricia, good to see you. She is one of my favorite Facebook friends. Met her in person one time for a promo. Good to see you tonight. She did that when she was a child out on random properties. So if you're just joining me to talk about cutting down a Christmas tree, you can do it in the Ocala National Forest. You have to apply for a permit for $10. The Department of Agriculture allows people to go into the federal forests and to cut down sand pine trees in designated areas. Now they say, look, it might not be the prettiest tree in the world. Okay, it is growing in Florida, kind of wild. And oh, look, Charlotte's from Ocala, so she knows what I'm talking about. Charlotte, have you ever cut down your own Christmas tree in the Ocala National Forest? It's a thing. Let's see. Catherine did it when she was young and when land was abundant. The needles were very long. Hey, Lashana, good to see you tonight. Thanks for joining me for the Facebook Live. Used to be able to do it in the 80s. So you can still do it. Jeanette watching from Vieira. Hey, from Vegas, Spencer Rake. Haven't heard from you in a while, man. So thank you guys all for joining me for this Facebook Live. Hopefully you're having a good night. There is a Christmas tree farm. Let's hear this. And assorted festivities out on 44 close to Eustis. If you know where Eustis is, it's kind of in the Mount Dora neck of the woods. Spencer Rake saying hi to Lisa Bell. I will let her know. So, yeah, you can go do it, and this kind of could be helpful this year. I don't know. We've been talking about a possible Christmas tree shortage for months because apparently there's a more limited number of mature trees if you are in the market for a real Christmas tree. I'm an artificial guy. I think you can tell that. I like mine pre-lit with LEDs. I like to pull them out, and hopefully they just work. Oh, man, you can pick your own tree. They'll cut it down for you. In some cases... Patricia, yeah, in some places you can pick your own and somebody there will cut it out for you. Like if you go to a Christmas tree farm. I'm talking about going into nature, the Ocala National Forest. You pick out your own tree. Permits are $10. You can buy up to 5 trees if you want permits for up to 5 trees, so it's $10 per. So they do warn you, though, if you're going to do this, you need to have a car that can withstand some dirt roads. Make sure your vehicle can handle it. No Priuses out there. Comfy clothes. Cell service is bad. Tell people where you are. Michael Phillips, always off topic, is what he's telling me. Yes. The Augusto Tina, good to see you. The brisket for Thanksgiving was amazing. I got it from Barbecue 50. A guy named Dan Ashby, who's a friend of mine, made it for me. And it was delicious. I ate some tonight. Still eating the brisket. 5 days? How many days has it been since Thanksgiving? Still eating the brisket. Still going to be eating it tomorrow. And then I'm probably going to call it quits. Hey, from St. Augustine. This is very true. I have done this before, Lynn. If the pre-lit trees don't work, you can just add your own lights. Yeah, I've done that. That's a clutch move, I feel like. This is a warning, though, that the feds want to give you. If you go out and you pick your own Christmas tree, maybe this is the state. I think it's the feds. Watch out for the critters. You don't want to have one of those movie scenes where a squirrel jumps out at you, or a snake, or ants. So once you cut it down, you have to cut it yourself. You got to wrap it up yourself. You're earning it. You're earning that $10. Are you going to cut a tree down? No, I'm an artificial tree guy, Patricia. So I am not going to be doing that myself. I don't know if my kids would probably be into it, though. Like, if you haven't gotten your tree yet and you're looking for something like a tradition to do, you go up to Ocala, take you an hour and a half from Orlando. If you might be closer than that. We've got a pretty big area. Watch out for bears while you're out there. There are some big black bears up there in the Ocala area. So just wanted to let you know, if you are struggling to find a Christmas tree or interested in a tradition that maybe you could add to the family repertoire, you can go get yourself a tree at the Ocala National Forest. So I appreciate you guys hanging with me tonight. Do you have a favorite Disney restaurant, is what Michael's asking me. Yeah, I would say my favorite Disney restaurant is the Yak and the Yeti at Animal Kingdom. Big time deliciousness there. I feel like it's different food. And I'm going to say I don't like a lot of Disney food. We ate at the castle, was the Bell's Castle. It's kind of new in the last few years. We went to that. That had pretty good food, but it was sort of overpriced. The Yak and the Yeti is delicious and kind of different stuff on there. You never been? Well, you should give it a try next time you go to Animal Kingdom. One of our favorites. I also, just because I've been going there so long, I love the little place in Mexico at Epcot where you can see the boats go by. It's just the ambiance is killer. The food's really good. You like Ohana? Okay. I've not been to Ohana. I tried to get in when we went there. We stayed at the Polynesian a few years back, and I wasn't able to get in, but apparently you had to make reservations like months in advance to get into Ohana. So we are preparing your 11 o'clock news tonight. I would love to see you. I'm going to go put my real face on. This is just like my intro level makeup. I'm going to go put the real deal 11 o'clock makeup on, and I would love to see you there. Thanks for joining me for this Facebook Live. Have yourself a great night.